The following podcast contains juvenile humor and bad puns that some may find hilarious. Audience discretion is advised.
But I don't want to go to school today, Mommy.
That's right.
I want to stay home and bake cookies with you.
My tummy hurts, yes.
Welcome again to another episode of Drake and the Maestro, almost relevant and almost surviving Memorial Day.
Episode's it's a loose concept these days.
It is. My goodness.
You've turned into the guy from Old Man Radio. All we need now is the sound of your dentures loosely, slowly dripping off the top of your mouth.
Give it time.
You keep putting it back on with your tongue. Just...
The polydent just isn't cutting it.
Yeah, I got something for that. It's called PL. And if that doesn't work, we could use rubber cement and modeling glue.
All right.
At least it'll be interesting.
Well, again, as I was saying, hopefully everyone had a good Memorial Day, and we want to take a moment to thank all the veterans and active military, anyone that served for your service.
That's Veterans Day. We want to thank everyone that passed away. Well, you can't think. We're thinking them posthumously. Veterans Day is for the live ones. Memorial Day is for the dead ones.
Thank you for that important clarification and interrupting my
It is important. Hey, listen, if I get reprimanded by an active service member, you're going to get reprimanded by me. Okay?
All right.
That's how this works.
All right. So you active service members out there and the Russian listening post.
Wait for your day. No, thank you. In all seriousness, thank you.
Well, now we have this video that we're going to share here. And I would, Memorial Day is always the big race in Indianapolis, right?
Is it?
Indianapolis 500 every Memorial Day. I mean, that's the thing, right? But what I have here in the video is probably the greatest spectacle in motorsport. Also from Indianapolis Motor Speedway.
Now, just to clarify, because I don't remember, did they do this last year as well? It was a different track, I think.
This is not the inaugural. This is the second running.
The second annual.
Yes. You're killing me with the annual and the inaugural. And I'm just trying to keep it all straight, man.
It's first inaugural. You can't be the first annual. You haven't done it more than once. So it's the first inaugural, and then anything after that can be annual because now you've done it more than once.
That's why I was staying away from the whole thing, and I just said the second running. Give a brother a break, man.
No, I'm pedantic and I'm tired in that order.
So we're going to run this. And I think, personally, it's the greatest spectacle ever in all of motorsports. They say that about the Indianapolis, and this was on Indianapolis. So, have you got you got your video? Are you ready?
And go. Go.
Always yearned for more.
All right.
Explore.
Why is the commentator British?
To push beyond our
because it's the Indianapolis. It's the Indy cars.
Oh, it's the Indy cars. You said Indianapolis. I was thinking the Brickyard.
Sporting gods.
Yeah, we're gonna break you out of NASCAR here.
Appetite assuaged as the elite.
Get ready to have your wiener rock.
Second annual Weenie 500.
Hey, I found Waldo
on Fox.
Okay, this is Andy Richter. Big deal.
Oh? Could you guys sing on key or in time or you'll pick one or the other. Like be out of key but on time or in key and out of time. One or the other. You can't suck in both directions. You have one job and you're failing at both of them.
Andy Richter can do it. He can do it. He can go both directions on
He can pull it. I like that dude's sunglasses, like the Wiener Mobile, like with the mustard squiggle on top. I gotta find those. I need a pair of those.
What, you're planning on being at the Indianapolis next year?
Yes, and at this point, yeah. As long as these guys aren't there, I'm all about it. Yeah.
Weenies, start your engines!
Why does that one have a tail?
Live from Indianapolis.
Because it's the corn dog.
It's the Weenie 500.
The Weenie 500, a.k.a. Congress.
And we are racing. Phenomenal start. Everybody seemingly getting...
Can we get Robinson racing
rookie
on this? I mean, maybe they'll have to do an 18-plus thing because, weenies rubbing on each other, but...
Yeah, but you're right. You got to listen to the commentary.
Rules are you can't move in reaction to. You have to anticipate. You got to get your weenie to the inside faster than they can make the move from behind.
Yeah, that's the key there, Townsend. You see the conditions here so much different than last year. This cloud cover, cooler temperatures. Does that play advantage to the chili dog? We talked last year.
That's not the chili dog. That's the chai dog is out in the lead. Go chai dog.
Are slippery, not yet wet, but how does that make the handling of your wiener different?
Of your
You
wiener.
gotta look at the trail of New York Dog now. Almost has lost the draft entirely back there. You got to think that all the boos from this crowd when New York Dog was introduced.
Oh, yeah.
The locals are not a fan, and you got to think it's playing in their heads a little bit.
As we get further into this race, the tires start to fall off. These weenies get hard to handle. You got to grab them with both hands and make sure you hang on through these corners because they can really start stepping out and getting away from you. Do not want to overcook it early. Sliding out though and having a look. Seattle Dog making a move.
Whoa! Good grief! Chai Dog's out there driving like he's on 294.
Yeah, you see that kind of stuff from the weenie on 294 without a doubt.
Oh yeah.
Off of two, and that was not right.
Get him, Chai Dog. Get him. Don't let the Slaw Dog pass you.
They killed the momentum, and Slaw Dog, your defending champions, making a move. Can they
stuff it up the inside?
What a silly sausage. Chai Dog loses the lead. Slaw Dog.
Ram him, Chai Dog. Ram that weenie.
Wiener on wiener action here. 5 very much still in the race.
But I am watching Corn Dog.
Hey, Daryl Waltrip's here. Corn Dog.
So clever to exploit the rule book. And look at Corn Dog.
Oh, that's why that one's got a stick on it. It's Corn Dog.
Of that stick are coming into play here. I like Corn Dog as his first lap comes to conclusion.
I'll tell you what's so good about Corn Dog. The longer the wiener, the better when it comes to aero efficiency. And that tail coming off that stick.
There's a guy in the production room right now, or during this broadcast, who is sweating bullets over the delay button. Yeah, just it's that meme. It's that scene in Airplane where the guy, the pilot's just like sweating profusely. It's that, but he's got his thumb on the delay button, on the beat button.
Around this legendary racing circuit, when you have a moment like that on the first lap, how do you redouble your effort and get back into it?
You know, I talked to some of the drivers before this, and they said it's a gentle touch with the wiener. Actually, you would think it's two hands holding strong, but it's a gentle touch.
You can't air this. I don't know how this got on TV.
When nursing it through the corners.
You don't want to handle this too hard.
Let's take a
replay.
It was aggressive wiener handling.
Yeah.
Here's the replay. That is naughty. Wow. I'd be shocked if race control doesn't step in and have a penalty to that wiener. I mean, there's edging. And then it's just being blatant.
And as we stand here on the front straightaway, we will watch these wieners go blowing by with authority. Slaw Dog, Chai Dog, Chili Dog,
Corn Dog,
and Corn Dog.
I like that they're so unserious about this race. There's just a bunch of people standing on the track.
The white flag, they're side by side. Side by side on the run down into turn one. 2 times.
We need to be at this race. We need to somehow get to do the commentary of this race.
It's disturbing. It's just the way that the air is moving off it suggests that he's able to not only have better straight line performance, but create dirty air behind for Seattle Dog.
Slow Dog running.
This is the most riveting slow speed race I've ever watched.
It is. It is.
As we exit,
it's basically a bunch of underpowered motorhomes with a really heavy chassis, really heavy body on them, running around a track at like 20.
Never mind the Brickyard. When you've got 6 weenies running around the speedway, it's the Brat Yard right now, and it is an all-out dash on this final lap. I got to say, they look like they were running much faster, much faster than last year.
Well, they ran the weenies hard last year, and somebody had like, hey, you guys need to, back it off a little bit,
The urgency to make a move here, but 3 wieners to pass. That's a lot of wieners.
How much are these wieners going to twitch, though, under that heavy load?
Well, the twitchiness. A twitchy wiener, though, is something that you can really calm down with the control.
Oh!
Corn Dog's going wide.
Control. Right up the inside now.
Side by side.
Chai Dog's really looking for something here.
On Slow Dog. edging, pushes that wiener all the way to the front. But think of the hole that wiener is pushing through the air. It's creating an opportunity. And here comes Shy Dog.
Shy Dog.
3 wide.
Oh my goodness.
4 wide. 4 wieners.
New York Dog is making a run for it.
It's wobbling. We got a wobbly wiener in 4th. That's Slaw Dog, but New York Dog wobbly wiener to the front.
There are 3 in line to the low line, but all
I think Corn Dog has got like a bad alternator or something. His headlights are real dim.
500 champion watches on.
He likes what he sees.
Oh, they're getting squirrely.
They're losing the tires.
They are. They've overcooked the tires. This is meeting.
Do you think the people in New York, Dog, were like rocking back and forth trying to get the RV to go faster in the driver's seat?
The crowd was not a fan last year as New York faced off against Indiana. But did they get too far ahead? Has that created an opportunity for that 3-car train to make a run coming off a turn?
No, Weenies are running a train.
Crowd, Chili Dog, Slaw Dog, Shy Dog pounding their wieners through the final corners.
There's so much innuendo.
Who's brave enough to shove it in?
Me.
And take their chance. You see that big lead that New York Dog has? That's a bold strategy, Townsend. Let's see how it works out for him.
I'm looking at that aerial shot, and I'm seeing late speed from Corn Dog thrusting through turn 4.
This is the most ridiculous thing I've ever watched. I'm so glad I didn't get a chance to watch this last night.
6 wieners, tip to tip.
Tip to
They've been
tip.
pounding around this racetrack, trying to settle this score, guys. Slaw Dog desperately wanted to retain that title. I'm not sure.
Slaw Dog don't have it. I just, we can't. Unfortunately, because they're the Wienermobiles, you can't have them pit each other. But can we get that to happen?
Right now for New York Dog.
Who's going to edge it? Chill.
Oh, broadcast failure. Broadcast failure.
Slaw Dog's in with a shout. New York Dog has the run to the line. Here comes New York Dog.
Go, Chili Dog, go, because I hate New York Dogs. They're gross.
On the run down to the yard of bricks. Who's it going to be? It's New York Dog and the crowd.
And the crowd goes mild.
The crowd are on their feet and furious.
You need that Oscar Mayer mask to go with your glasses.
Oh, definitely.
Be more disrespected.
See the one woman there? She's got a sign, I love weenies.
Yeah. I need to go to this. If you can't go next year, I'm going. I don't.
See the 2026 Wiener 500 Wiener.
This crowd usually so respectful. So gracious.
Yeah.
But think about it. There's only.
I think last year when they did this, I happened to be in the area and I saw them leaving the racetrack. Like I saw them going down the highway.
Yeah, New York Dog just with authority. Absolutely ramming it to.
Well, he was ramming it all right.
Oh gosh.
Just
not Corn Dog. Really not Corn Dog though. Corn Dog's just back there hanging out. He's just happy to be here.
Too strong for anybody to counter.
And this was it. Faced with giant buns. He slid his wiener exactly where he wanted it to go. It was perfect execution. Right across the line. So close.
I relish this broadcast.
Yes.
Nearly touching across the line. But New York Dog, wow, in the upset. Massive upset here at the Indianapolis Motor Speedway. And how about Corn Dog all the way down in P6?
I'm shocked.
They didn't even do the Polish sausage victory lap.
Going to do something. I don't know if there was, a powertrain issue per se, or if the
nothing. Not even going to acknowledge that one. That was solid. Come on.
Casing looked like it may have been coming loose on that last lap, Townsend. That could have caused a little bit of drag, made it harder for them to make that final pass. Dragging your wiener around this place.
I mean, but there's so many variables.
It just burns, I got to tell you.
You can have soggy buns. You can have all kinds of issues in the final prep for making a run here.
Like
not even going to acknowledge my. Not even going to acknowledge my Polish sausage.
I will now. I think there's people that were listening to us saying, "Shut up! We want to hear the puns."
Listen, you didn't come here to listen to their commentary. You came here to listen to our commentary about their commentary. If you want to listen to their commentary, go watch the original video. I'm sure it will be linked.
I'll put a link down there so that people can go back and watch it without our adulterations.
Adulterate the commentary about those wieners all I want.
I really think that was the finest spectacle in motorsport.
Yes, nary have I seen a better race conducted.
That was excellent. And the bad
They really
puns
worked those
and
wieners around that track.
Yes, they did. And yes, they should do the Polish sausage victory lap and tribute to Alan Klowicki.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Oh, this point can be a tribute to Kyle Busch.
Give it.
Or whoever.
Yeah. And you know what? Let's moment for Kyle Busch.
Moment for Kyle Busch.
And we're back. That was as exhilarating as watching the race. I watched the Indianapolis 500 as well. And the Weenie 500 was just as exhilarating.
I'd rather watch the Weenie 500.
I got to tell you, NASCAR guys, you better listen up, and you better go start listening to the IndyCar guys as they call the race. It was way more engaging than having a bunch of washed out racing drivers sitting around talking inside baseball and getting the vibe that they wish they were back on the track and have no prior broadcast experience. It shows.
Yeah, it does. Listen, they made a bunch of weenie mobiles going 20 miles an hour around the Indianapolis track. Interesting.
Yeah. And you just see some of, if you look carefully, I mean, they were probably pushing those weenies as hard as they could because, you want your weenie to roll over. But you could see some of them were like leaning.
Oh, yeah. They really got on New York Dog coming out of the last quarter there. That weenie really got a good run up on there.
Mm-hmm. So, not since O.J. Simpson have we seen such an engaging low-speed motorsport activity.
Truly.
Yeah. So, well done. Thanks, Fox. Thanks, Indianapolis 500. And, of course, Oscar Meyer. That was worth the watch. And
that's I always get really excited when I do get to see the Weenie Mobile out and about. Like, it does happen occasionally. Or I'll just be going somewhere like, that's the Weenie Mobile. Cool.
And on that disappointment, it's time to go for today. What do I say next? I'm still infirmed. If you need to reach us, you can reach us. You can reach us at DrakeAndMaestro at Outlook.com. DrakeAndMaestro at Outlook.com. Tune in next time when the Maestro says...
Look out for flock cameras and flock those cameras.
And maybe someday you'll get that weenie whistle you've been...
I've always wanted a weenie whistle. I've never gotten a weenie whistle. I've always wanted one, though.
Thanks for listening, and adios.
Adios.
A weenie whistle.
That was like my biggest thing as a kid is getting a weenie whistle. I never even got to. I've seen the Wienermobile more in as an adult than I ever did as a kid.
Yeah, me too.
Never saw it as a kid. I've seen the original Wienermobile, which is out in front of the Oscar Mayer plant, wherever that is.